So the next thing I want to address is annotations. So hopefully in your Comp 1 class, you learned how to do annotations, or if you didn't learn it in Comp 1, hopefully some kindly professor has introduced you to the idea of annotations to help you really get the most out of your reading. And this is especially important now that we're getting into the world of scholarly or academic articles. So annotation is taking notes on your reading. It's also more than just highlighting the text. Let me see if I have my, oh, no, I don't have the textbook open. So we're working with e-text right now. So you're not sitting down, well, I shouldn't assume, but if you don't have a physical textbook in your hands, you're not sitting there with a highlighter pen, you know, highlighting certain passages that you hopefully will come back to when you're studying and, you know, use that information to really make new knowledge. But so annotating is more than just going through the text and highlighting. In your e-text, you can drag your mouse over and highlight any passages that you want to. And then there's a nice little box, at least in the Macmillan version of the e-text, there's a nice little box that pops up and you can type in notes. So if you have anything extra that you want to add or remember, you can do that. You make your annotation. It's essentially making notes on the text itself. So that includes things like making notes in the margins. For instance, you might want to ask a question. Are these statistics accurate? You may want to underline keywords, phrases, and sentences, or highlight them in different colors. You may want to put a check mark or a star beside important passages, or put a question mark next to passages that you may not understand, but you don't want to spend a whole lot of time focusing on. You will get through the reading and then you can come back and read again and really puzzle your way through it. You could draw lines and arrows to make connections. If you find something in a different paragraph that relates to something that the writer introduced above, you may want to draw arrows. You could make a sketch or a diagram of ideas in a reading. That one's a little bit different, but I'm sure it's useful in different subject areas. Or writing a brief summary of ideas in a reading. And that's where that little text box can come in handy. Or if you keep a separate notebook, you could write something, you know, on page whatever. So-and-so says this, and just kind of summarize what it is that you have read. So these are important things as students, not just English students, but students in general. As you progress through your journey, your educational journey. So make sure that you're taking notes on the reading and that you're making annotations so that you can really get the most out of your readings.